We're good? Good evening, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. My name is Jordan Sly Scavone. I am joined by Matt Harris once again, shopping out of the Whip Dog closet, and the Whip Dog himself, and this is your NWCW x MPW Showdown pre-show.
So you're not going to say happy 4th of July weekend, everybody? I'm all decked out. I got my little hat. I got my T-shirt. I got my flag.
I'd like to point out that's a full-size hat. Whip's head is just that big.
Very mean. Very mean. You're starting already.
You're right.
And before we get started talking about this amazing show, Liberace, where did you get that shirt from, man?
Of all the people to complain about his shirts.
Well, obviously, I got it from your own closet. This is a Whip Dog shirt that I stole from your closet.
Let me check the tag. Yep, Whip Dog's written
Whip
on the
Dog.
back.
Versace, because he's rich enough to buy Versace.
Definitely one of my older shirts, because I ain't worn that in about 15 years.
Well, you couldn't.
You want to talk about the match or not?
I guess. All right. As mentioned at the start, this is a crossover show between NWCW and MPW, which means there are a few crossover matches. Let's get those handled first, if you don't mind. I'm excited for this one, everybody. Representing MPW, Metro Pro Wrestling, their heavyweight champion, Adam Wick, and KJ Reynolds will team up against this dream team of the Great Tiger and the returning to Michigan, the Great Akuma.
Let me tell you about this one. Now, we all know about Tiger, Great Tiger, right? But have you ever seen Akuma?
My first show I ever did professionally, Akuma was on.
He is one of the most amazing martial artists you will ever see. You are in for a treat tonight here at Kudos Tap Room in Taylor. So if you don't have your ticket already, you definitely want to get this one and be here tonight at 7:30. But see, I have one thing. I'm thinking about this. How do we be impartial, man? Because we ride for Northwest Championship Wrestling, but MPW got a big team right now. Adam Wick? Come on, dog.
Adam Wick. Do you know about Adam Wick?
Adam Effin Wick, yes, of course.
I don't think we're allowed to say that.
What's your mouth?
That's his nickname. That's his nickname. He's, I'm sorry. That's my fault. That's my fault. But that is his nickname.
Somebody hit the dump button on that one. Okay.
Easily one of the fastest rising stars, not only in Michigan wrestling, but I think indie wrestling in general.
Absolutely.
Amazing talent. I had the pleasure of calling dozens of his matches before he started to really branch out, when he was still a local learning guy. But it's been about 4 or 5 years since I've seen a match live, so I'm really excited to see how he's improved in that time.
Absolutely, man. And I'm going to tell you, Jordan, I'm trying to make sure I can hear you, but so many people are already coming in here, and it's still early. So, guys, do not miss your chance to be here at Kudos, man. But, do we want to pick one, or do we want to just watch the magic happen, man?
It's really hard to bet against a heavyweight champion.
Very much so.
I don't know too much about KJ Reynolds personally. From what I have seen, extremely talented, very good in the ring. But how do you bet against Akuma and Tiger as a team? Maybe a communication issue.
I mean, they don't speak very much. But maybe the body language in the ring, the talent they have in the ring will speak for itself.
And do you really need to talk when you kick and tail? Come on. And
anyway, wait, so you think Tiger's going to get beat up? He's the only one with a tail.
Good point. But I'm saying they don't talk a lot. You don't understand Tiger knees?
No, I do.
Well, they'll be fine.
Yeah, you're right. All right, let's move on to our next interpromotional match. Now, this match is very interesting because, from what I understand, there was an issue. Wait a second. We might have to...
Is that ABC?
Whoa.
ABC, come here for a second, ABC.
I thought he was coming over here.
Well, we might as well bring him on in.
We can talk about that.
What's up, soon to be champ? That's ABC. You know what? Hey, what's going on?
Mike's right here.
Mike's right here. Okay, now we got the mic. What are we talking about? We're talking
about you and a certain internet champion teaming up against
Celeste Taylor.
Champions.
That's right. Hey, he's going to be the champ. I hold championships all over the United States, so I'm going to be the champ. If not the champ. Depends on which canon you believe in, but hey, talk about these cannons. That's what's really going to be the problem for Studio 86 tonight. Hey, I think we're going to come out hot. I don't know where we are on the show, but wherever we are, we really are the main event. I mean, think about it. Celeste Taylor, AVZ. That's as strong as it gets. And tonight we're going to have the relentless one, Ray Larson, with us. Do you know who that is?
I do indeed.
You do? Indubitably. Indubitably you understand who that is. Hey. She is gorgeous. She has a gorgeous arsenal of moves. She is not just a pretty face. She's going to be out there, and she's going to be just as lethal as anyone else would be in that match. So, hey, Studio 86, you better kiss your championships goodbye. What?
I thought you were going to say something bad.
Guess what?
I don't know.
What's this? Hey, take your mind out of the gutter. This isn't Romper Room. Head in the game, Whip Dog. I don't know what you've been smoking out here with your tiny hat and your American flags all over the place. You look like a sideshow, like a circus clown. What are you thinking?
It's 4th of July.
These two have some class. Figure it out. Hey, I'm very busy. I need to go get ready. There's some big AVZ fans here. Yes, I need to do a little bit of, media with them. There's some meet and greets, some signings to do. You wouldn't know anything about that, but hey, I only have one guarantee that by the end of the night, Celeste Taylor, AVZ, new NWCW Tag Team Championships. K, thanks, bye.
Well,
that's a guarantee.
Can I ask one question before you go? Well, two things. One, you didn't bring us Starbucks.
I don't bring anyone Starbucks. I have people for that. I was just at the Reserve Roastery in downtown Chicago, cruising around the Lake Michigan on my yacht. That's real, by the way. That's not some crap that I make up. Go check me out on social media. I was sailing around in my yacht. By the way, busted my knee up on the yacht a little bit, coming down one of those water slides that we had on our yacht. By the way, again, that's not just something I say. Check the socials. You'll see it. It's all real. $500 steaks, $2,000 dinners, constantly. That's my life, all right? And you think I bring other people Starbucks? Are you joking me?
Fine.
Get out of here, Whip Dog.
I'm not going to ask for an autograph now. I wanted one at first. Anybody else? Can we go to the next match? Weirdo.
Whip, why do you always have to insult everyone when they come
sorry.
over? They just want to come over here and talk to us.
I want the autograph. I'm going to get an autograph because of this guy.
This mic smells like a Frappuccino.
Which flavor?
Mochachato. I checked earlier, yeah. I also do see a certain other individual floating around if they want to come on over. A big tag team match tonight for this.
Who is it? Oh, Lord.
What's going on, Whip? Oh, my favorite commentator. You excited to see me win some titles today?
Max, how are you doing today?
I am doing absolutely amazing. I was in a bad mood. I got here real early. Nobody else was here. I was mad. Look, I got it. I know how this works, Whip, okay? I'm kind of a big deal around here. NWCW, X Metro Pro, I run both of those shows.
That's actually a good question that I want to start with right now. Who are you going to ride with, NWCW or Metro Pro Wrestling today?
Whichever one pays me more, but today I'm fighting for the Metro Pro Tag Team Championships, Whip, and I will be beating the Saint Bros.
Now, Max, tell this is on NWCW's Facebook page, not MPW's. Tell the NWCW fans who might not know who Tanner Nix is a little bit about your partner here tonight.
Tanner Nix is easily one of the baddest men on the planet. This man will clothesline you, spear you, and that is all you need to know. Because it's lights out from there, Whip. You ain't kicking out of those two things. All it takes is one single one, lights out. Tanner doesn't need but maybe 30 seconds in a ring to kill you. I've beaten him before, but, that's just because, there's levels to this. But he is good enough to even gain my respect, which is something that Whip has never done ever.
I don't want to.
Wow.
Listen,
wow.
Don't make me call to retirement and beat you down, little man.
Okay, hold on a second. You'll get fined. You'll get fined. You know that. I dare you to punch me. You'll lose your job.
You're right. Let me calm down.
That's right. You ain't a wrestler.
But I want to ask you this before you go.
What's that?
You talking about how good Tanner Nix is, but you didn't talk about them boys, them brothers that you going against today, dog. Are you nervous? Are you shook?
What do you mean, am I nervous? Am I shook?
When
When am I ever nervous? When am I ever nervous? You're talking to the man who put LJ Lawrence straight into
why do you
retirement.
want to bring that up?
What do you mean, why do I want to bring that up? Because it's an accomplishment. I killed one of the biggest legacies in Michigan today. Can you say that? Can anybody else in this building say that?
That is a resume builder, Max.
Well,
Thank
I
you.
killed some hamburgers one time. Well, never mind. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye. See you, Max. I did. I killed some hamburgers.
That's correct. There are 2 tag team matches here tonight, and as far as I know, and unfortunately to AVZ, I do not believe the NWCW tag team matches titles are on the line. I do believe that's just an exhibition match. I could be wrong. Things could have changed. AVZ has been in the back a little bit more than I have.
Still didn't bring a Starbucks.
And no, and he probably won't, Whip.
Matt, what do you think about that, man? He
What?
didn't bring any Starbucks. First, he didn't bring the Starbucks. Max comes in here. Oh,
Whoa.
We're not talking about that. What we're talking about is donations and prayers. But did y'all make y'all This y'all first time here in WCW, first time here in Kudos, and they ain't made no donation to the Father. What kind of nonsense is this?
I told you I liked your sunglasses. It's a verbal donation. It's a confidence booster.
Well, I'm glad you're here. You got a big match tonight. I've been watching NWCW Confidential, everything been going on.
Yeah.
But the last time we were at one of these big shows, you might have accidentally left your collection plate at the table. I might have bought a couple dollars. I was a little hungry. You got me this time, dog?
So what you saying is that you stole from the Lord?
Well, who's he going against? George, tell him about the match.
Tonight we
Thank
will
you.
see the Father himself against Impact superstar Jason Hotch. A huge challenge for you.
Yeah.
How are you preparing to go into this?
You know, the Father is looking, the television champion is looking to take on a television star in Jason Hotch. And one thing about Mr. Hotch is he's a TV star. He's on TV, so he's stuck to time limits. You understand? So this is a television match. So he's only got a 15-minute time limit to beat the Father. And can't nobody, I said nobody, beat the Father in 15 minutes.
Now, Father Marquise, I'm glad you said that. But again, Jason Hotch is a veteran. Many years in this business, dog. And yes, you've been tearing it up. And I love you. I tell you that all the time. Right. But you only got about a year. Like, you just won Rookie of the Year, dog. Like, you only got a year or two in the game, baby. Can you handle that? A vet?
I got God on my side. Of course I can handle it. I can handle anything because on Philippians 4:13 it says, I can do all things. It says, I can do all things, not just some things, not just those things, all things through Christ who strengthens me. All right, you understand that? And Christ gives me strength every day.
Father, I have to ask, is the rest of the congregation present tonight?
You know, people ask about the congregation, people walk in my way. You know, I got God on my side, and if he wants the congregation to be there, I'm going to bring them on out. And y'all might just see another member of the congregation that just hasn't debuted at NWCW.
What?
You understand? Now the Father is wearing his merchandise here, the Father in Forever Young, which as you all know, Forever Young did not go with God's plan. So I got God's plan for him tonight.
Okay.
You understand? I got a plan for him tonight. Because you want to speak up about the congregation so much.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time, man. But one question I do want to ask before you go. Are you going to get him if he keeps calling you Father Marquis?
The man just don't got common sense now.
Okay.
What I say, you got to put the S on it.
Okay.
I'm French.
Okay.
You're French.
I'm French.
You look like a fry to me, all right? Now get down, I'm out of here. You make sure you make a donation. Donation. You got it?
I got you.
Donation.
Get it from Glenn. He's the boss.
Lord Jesus, I'm going to pray for y'all.
Matt, what do you think, man? When Father Marquis stopping by, he said we might see a new member of the congregation.
A new member of the congregation. You know, the numbers game he's playing is already strong enough. But one more person, I mean, you know, who's going to stop the congregation?
It's a very good question. Was he talking about donuts, by the way? Donut Nation?
What, the what?
That sounds a lot better than what
I
he's
could go
giving him money.
I could go to the Donut Nation. Another big inter-promotional match tonight, representing NWCW, one of the biggest veterans in Michigan wrestling. The amazing Nate Matson goes one-on-one with Impact superstar, the Black Diamond, Jack Price.
Woo-wee.
Matt, what do you think about these two clashing tonight?
You know, amazing Nate Matson. I can speak a lot about amazing Nate Matson. You know, technical, very technical in the ring, textbook guy. Jack Price, he has impact on his side. You know, he has momentum on him. You know, amazing Nate Matson. You know, it's a battle between experience and somebody with momentum.
Well, and you got to wonder this week on Impact TV. Jack did lose a match to a re-debuting Leo Rush. Is that loss going to affect Jack, or is it going to motivate him?
I think it is going to motivate him. You know, Leo Rush, tough competitor, just returned to Impact Wrestling Thursday night. But only experience is going to help him out here.
I got one thing to say, man. Yes, Impact Wrestling is amazing. I've known Jack Price, Black Diamond, for a minute now. I've actually interviewed him on my podcast, the Wrestling Heroes and Insiders podcast. But you're talking about going against... I just don't think Jack Price is ready, man. I don't think he's ready for this one, dog. Nate Matson, amazing Nate. We talk about it every month. How many years in the business? And that boy has not slowed down
not
yet.
at all.
So I'm picking Nate, man.
constantly improving his game, even
And plus, I got to ride with NWCW. I'm sorry. I got to
well,
do it.
I mean, yeah, fair enough, Whip Dog. All right, let's get off of these interpromotional matches and let's start talking about some homegrown matches here. Let's talk about the clash of two of the biggest individuals and personalities here within the Northwest Championship Wrestling. J-Rock Daddy, the master of the pile driver, goes one-on-one against No Souls Matter, the Soul Taker.
Ooh-wee. Listen, I don't know how close the morgue, I don't know how close the cemetery is to Kudos Fieldhouse, but I feel the Soul Taker is around here. And when that man comes here, it's going to get cold. You thought you saw some smog with the air issue in Canada here in Detroit. No, no, no. When that man comes in and that smoke fills this building, J-Rock, you ain't ready for that. And you know, last month, J-Rock tried to sit next to us and hide out. No, it ain't happening this time. I'm going Soul Taker all the way, taking that boy down.
Whip, make sure J-Rock doesn't see you eating. You know how mad he got about that last
I mean, but the chicken was good, though.
The chicken was good.
Unfortunately, no chicken tonight, Matt. I'm sorry.
No.
I did hear there was pizza in the back, but by the time we get back there, it'll probably be gone.
You ever seen the monsters eat back there?
No, I haven't, no.
Woo! Bunch of 300-pound guys eating this, not a whoo.
Nope.
There don't be much left.
J-Rock tried to put me in front of the Soul Taker last time he was in the ring. But, you know, I was scared. He was scared at the same time. But I hope the guardrails keep everybody away from those two men. They're scary dudes. Scary dudes.
Indeed. And that, you know, is going to be hard-hitting. It's going to be intense. My question is J-Rock a little too big to hit a solid choke slam on? And is Soul Taker a little too big to hit a full impact power driver on? Both of these guys are guys who are used to facing off against smaller individuals.
I'll let you take this one first, Matt. Go ahead.
I was going to pass it to you, being that you're a big guy.
And I'm glad you brought that up because that's the thing. Yes, J-Rock is a big dude. However, Soul Taker is not a normal man. We keep seeing this every month. I don't even know, Jordan, why you would question what Soul Taker can do. He doesn't just wrestle. The man wrestles all over the country, and he keeps showing people what he has. Now, J-Rock, as far as getting him up, I don't think he can. Now, don't get it twisted. You guys see the pictures. We'll show you the graphic. J-Rock is a muscular dude, but I don't think he got enough to get the big Soul Taker up top.
I mean, J-Rock, yeah, big guy, but Soul Taker, again, you know, he's not human. He's inhuman, and that strength is going to come into play in that match tonight.
I mean, let's look at it this way. Do you think Matt could get me up for a powerbomb?
Well, I'm not the size of J-Rock.
J-Rock does a pile driver, first of all.
Do you think that's what I asked you. Do you think he can get me up for a powerbomb?
Unsure, but
wait.
pretty important because we were about to move on to this match. And come on over to the Sandlot there, Smalls.
What to say? True legends never die. Yeah.
But ain't you dead as hell already?
Yeah. Hey, look here. Mr. I'm retired. Mr. I lost my smile.
I have my smile today. I have my flag, too.
Hey, man,
My
look
flag.
here.
My flag.
Hey, dude. Okay.
My flag.
Hey, Wakanda forever, bro.
Well, Champ, we were about to start talking about your match. You are going one-on-one tonight in arguably your biggest challenge for this NWCW Heavyweight Championship in Superman Onyx. How are you feeling tonight?
I feel good. I mean, you know, yeah, that's a big boy, but, you know, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So that's all I got to say.
No, you ain't leaving yet because I want to ask you something, too.
What you got to say?
Back in the day, you used to refer to yourself as the Superman lover.
Yeah.
And now we got Superman Onyx. Did he rip the S off of your chest and put it on him?
Am I the champion? Okay, thank you. Y'all, gentlemen, Matt, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, how are you?
I'm good. Hey, Jordan, you take care. Whip, I hope you sink in the lake.
Happy 4th of July.
Whip, you're going into a lake?
Maybe later.
You're going on AVZ's yacht later?
He won't let me.
No, he probably won't.
Starbucks.
I do believe that is, let me double check here. Those are all the big matches. There is one more match here on the NWCW side. It's going to be one of the first things you see, an early match tonight, when the Lone Wolf, Daniel Wolf, has to team up with Black Platinum Marcus Porter to represent NWCW against a currently unannounced team represented by MPW. This was brought on because management, Glenn Pounder Patterson, determined that these two were some of the best to represent NWCW. How do you feel about them working together? And can they even do it?
Hey, man, listen. Glenn, I love you. You are the dumbest sucker ever. Why in the world would you put them together? And we know what's been going on back and forth. Come on, we're trying to get NWCW to win. Why would you do that? Listen, yes, they were Cobra Kai, and then I tell you every month, I was a part of Cobra Kai, because we never die.
Allegedly.
But anyway, I'm not a fan of it. I just hope Wolf can do it by himself and win it by himself. Okay, how about that?
I don't know if it's about Wolf winning it by himself. I'm hoping that maybe they can rekindle that teamwork they once had.
And you have to remember, coming up soon is that dojo match between these two individuals. That match has not happened yet. It's going to happen soon. We're not 100% sure when. I'm thinking maybe next month's show. Who knows? But that match is coming soon. Maybe Glenn has a plan. Maybe Glenn sat these guys down and said, hey, you win this match, a little extra scratch, something like that.
The only thing I could possibly think of, and I don't know if you guys have any brothers or siblings. I do not. But I always hear that when you're a brotherhood, you can fight, you can battle, but you can always come back together. You have a deep down love for each other. Maybe because they were both in Cobra Kai with me, that they were like brothers, and somewhere, somehow, they got a little bit of piece of heart left for each other, man.
It could happen. It could happen. Matt, what direction do you think this is going to go?
The last time I saw Lone Wolf Daniel Wolf, he had the cards stacked against him, but, he fought very valiantly. He always fights with pride, and he's going to do that for this promotion here tonight.
Well said, well said. Well, Whip, I actually have one more pretty big announcement.
I'm glad you said that, man. Thank you for my raise. I appreciate that, brother. I've been working so hard around here. I'm glad I got a raise.
It's not that. Not to catch you too off guard, but it's about 6:40 now. Doors are open. People are filing in. Big line outside. Tonight, Whip Dog, Matt, for the first time in the history of the NWCW, ShowDown will be presented live streaming on Facebook.
Well, wait a minute. Live.
Live.
Like right now.
Just like this show, except there'll be wrestling and there'll be camera cuts and production and all that jazz.
Well, who's going to do my makeup?
Whip, you look good.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. But yes, tonight, for the first time ever, NWCW XMPW will be live, streaming on the NWCW Facebook page. And Whip, I'm going to let you know that costs $3.50.
Hey, that's my favorite price. If anybody knows me, I love free $99. But I will tell you this, guys. You want to be here live. We have the doors open right now. Kudos, Fieldhouse and Tap Room, right in Taylor. But if you can't be here live, the second best thing is what?
Watching live on Facebook, where you make sure to like, comment, send it to all your friends. If we can get up to, I don't know what, I'll make a number. If we can get over 5,000 views on this live stream.
And as you see, we got people following in right now. So you want to fill this place up. But again, like you said,
if we can get 5,000 views on this live stream, we'll give away 4 tickets to a future show.
All right.
All right. On behalf of the WHIP-DO Single G Whip Dog, Matt Harris swiping from Whip's closet, I am Jordan Sly Scavone. We will see you in about 40 minutes or so. So get on down here. Grab a coffee on the way, bring Whip some Starbucks. He might even shout you out on commentary or something. We will see you soon.
I'll do anything.